For 20,000 years, humanity was a forgotten whisper in the cosmic winds, a legend passed down by ancient starfarers and dismissed by modern civilizations as mere myth. Once a thriving species that rose rapidly from a seemingly insignificant blue planet called Earth, humans expanded aggressively, colonizing nearby star systems, pushing the boundaries of technology and exploration at an astonishing pace. But then, as suddenly as they had appeared, humanity vanished without a trace. The galactic community, a sprawling network of advanced alien civilizations, has long debated what happened during those silent millennia. Some believe humanity destroyed itself through internal conflict or a catastrophic experiment gone wrong. Others speculate that humans were wiped out by an unknown enemy or forced into exile. Still, many regard the entire story as little more than an ancient fable, a ghost story told to warn younger species against hubris. In the bustling interstellar spaceports of the Galactic Council's capital, scholars pore over dusty archives and fragmented relics. They piece together the scattered history of humans from ancient star maps, cryptic transmissions, and recovered artifacts. Across countless worlds, humans are remembered as enigmatic figures who mastered stellar travel and wielded technology that seemed to border on the mystical, but no one has seen a human or any sign of human activity since the Great Disappearance. The silence stretches beyond mere absence. Humanity's star systems fall silent, their planets abandoned or reclaimed by nature. Attempts to scan these worlds for life or signs of civilization yield nothing. Starships sent on exploratory missions return with eerie reports of deserted cities swallowed by wilderness, machines left humming with no operators, and remnants of advanced technology that hint at a once great civilization. Over time, these missions dwindle as the galaxy shifts focus to current conflicts and exploration, resigned to the idea that humans are extinct. Despite the prevailing dismissal, a small faction of curious scientists and explorers remain fascinated by humanity's story. They continue to monitor space for any sign of life or technology that might reveal what really happened. Then one day, deep in uncharted space near the galaxy's edge, a mysterious signal is detected, a pattern unlike anything recorded before. It pulses with an eerie regularity, unlike natural cosmic phenomena or any known alien transmission. News of this enigmatic signal spreads rapidly across the galactic network. The Galactic Council convenes an emergency session to discuss the implications. If the signal is confirmed as originating from humanity or something connected to them, it would challenge centuries of assumptions and ignite a firestorm of excitement and anxiety. Who or what sent it? Are humans truly gone? Or have they been hiding all along? Could this be a warning or a call for help? The galaxy's political leaders and military commanders begin to prepare. Some see the possibility of reclaiming lost knowledge and technology as an opportunity to advance their own civilizations. Others worry that humanity's return could destabilize the fragile peace between species or herald an unknown danger. Meanwhile, curious explorers assemble expeditions, eager to discover the source of the signal and what it might mean for the future. Amidst the uncertainty, the legend of humanity begins to stir once again. The silence that had lasted for millennia is broken, not by words or war, but by the faint beacon of a forgotten race reaching out across the stars. The galaxy holds its breath, waiting to see if the ghost of humanity will return, whether as saviors, conquerors, or something else entirely. The mysterious signal detected near the galaxy's outer edge turns out to be only the beginning. As curiosity and tension mount across the galactic civilizations, sensors pick up an extraordinary sight, a colossal spacecraft drifting silently into known space from an uncharted hyperspace corridor. The ship's architecture is unlike anything the galaxy's experts have ever seen. An enormous vessel, vast enough to dwarf many entire fleets, with an eerie, spectral glow that seems to shimmer against the backdrop of stars. The Galactic Council designates the vessel a ghost ship due to its silent, almost otherworldly appearance. There are no visible markings, no known insignia, and no signals emanating from its systems, only a cold, haunting presence. Its technology seems advanced beyond even the most cutting-edge designs in current use. with hull materials and energy signatures that defy easy analysis. The galaxy's leading experts and strategists debate what the ghost ship means. Some argue it must be a relic of the long-lost human civilization, while others propose it could be an entirely new alien race, or even a weapon sent to sow fear and confusion. The Council dispatches a small elite reconnaissance team aboard a nimble scout vessel, tasked with approaching the ship and gathering data without provoking hostility. As the scout ship nears the ghost ship, the crew is awestruck by its scale and silent majesty. The ship's surface is smooth and seamless, with flowing contours that seem more organic than mechanical. But their awe quickly turns to alarm. Without warning, the ghost ship activates powerful defense systems. Energy shields ripple to life, and automated drones emerge from hidden bays to intercept the scout. Despite the scout's advanced technology and evasive maneuvers, it barely escapes the ghost ship's overwhelming defenses. The message is clear. This is not a derelict vessel, but a fully operational, formidable force. The encounter sends shockwaves through the Galactic Council, forcing them to rethink everything they believed about humanity's disappearance. Amid rising anxiety, factions within the Council form opposing viewpoints. Some advocate for immediate military action to neutralize the threat, fearing the ghost ship's presence signals an imminent invasion. Others urge caution, hoping to establish peaceful contact and uncover the truth behind the ship's mysterious arrival. The debate intensifies as intelligence reports hint at strange energy readings and unexplained phenomena surrounding the ghost ship's trajectory. Meanwhile, whispers of the ghost ship's emergence ignite fear and fascination across the galaxy. Civilian populations speculate wildly. Some revere the humans as ancient heroes returning to save or judge the galaxy, while others dread their potential wrath. Cults and secret societies spring up, claiming the ship's arrival fulfills ancient prophecies. News broadcasts, data nets, and public forums buzz with theories, misinformation, and growing uncertainty. In the shadows, unknown observers watch the events unfold with vested interests of their own. Rival powers plot to exploit the situation, either by harnessing the ghost ship's technology or by manipulating the galactic powers into conflict. The stakes rise higher every hour. Finally, after tense negotiations and strategic planning, the Galactic Council agrees to send a carefully prepared diplomatic mission aboard the ghost ship. Their goal? To make first contact, learn who or what commands this vessel, and uncover the secrets of humanity's mysterious return. As the mission launches, the galaxy holds its breath. The ghost ship, a silent sentinel from the lost past, has returned to the stars, its true purpose yet unknown. The fate of civilizations may depend on what lies within its cold, unyielding hull. After weeks of tense preparation, the Galactic Council's diplomatic mission finally boards the ghost ship. The crew is a carefully selected team of scientists, diplomats, linguists, and security experts, chosen for their ability to navigate the unknown with both caution and curiosity. Their task is unprecedented: to make contact with a civilization lost to myth for 20,000 years and to discover the intentions behind the ship's sudden reappearance. The ghost ship's airlocks open, slowly and silently, revealing an interior that defies expectations. The walls glow with soft bioluminescent light, and the corridors hum with the faint pulse of advanced machinery, still functioning after millennia. The environment feels simultaneously alien and strangely familiar, as if it preserves echoes of a long-lost past. As the team ventures deeper into the ship, their scans detect life signs, weak but unmistakable. They soon encounter the ship's occupants, a small group of humans preserved in a form of suspended animation. These survivors appear pale, almost ethereal, as if untouched by the passage of time, their eyes reflecting a profound silence born of thousands of years in stasis. Communication proves difficult at first. The humans speak in an ancient dialect, their voices soft and deliberate. However, the team's linguists quickly establish a rudimentary understanding. Through painstaking dialogue and the exchange of data, the humans reveal fragments of their story. They were the last remnants of humanity, forced into stasis to survive an unimaginable catastrophe. Millennia ago, an ancient and hostile alien force, their greatest enemy, wreaked havoc across human colonies, forcing the survivors to flee and hide. The ghost ship was their ark, a vessel designed to protect them through time until the galaxy was safe again. Now, awakened by the detected threats growing once more, they have returned to warn the galaxy and seek allies. Their message is clear. The darkness that drove them into hiding is stirring again, and no single species can stand against it alone. Back at the Galactic Council, the revelations spark a mixture of hope and fear. Many welcome humanity's return as a sign of unity and strength, while others fear reigniting old conflicts or provoking a new war. Political factions jockey for power, debating whether to accept the humans as equals or to view them as a potential threat. Meanwhile, the humans begin to share knowledge of their advanced technology and strategies, long lost to time but still potent. Their ship's AI assists in decoding ancient star maps, revealing hidden colonies and forgotten weapons caches that could turn the tide against the coming menace. Despite these breakthroughs, mistrust lingers. Some council members suspect the humans might have hidden motives or that their prolonged absence has changed them in ways no one yet understands. The humans themselves are cautious, carrying the heavy burden of their ancestors' mistakes and the fear of failing once again. Amid this fragile diplomacy, new challenges arise. Unexplained sabotage aboard the ghost ship and mysterious attacks near human colonies hint at enemies watching from the shadows. The Galactic Alliance must decide quickly whether to unite or risk falling divided before the storm arrives. As the first contact phase concludes, the galaxy stands at a crossroads. The ghost ship is no longer a silent relic. It is a beacon of hope and warning. Humanity, thought lost for eons, has returned not as ghosts of the past but as a catalyst for the future. Their fate, and that of the entire galaxy, now hangs in delicate balance. With the fragile alliance between humanity and the Galactic Council now in place, the next step is to uncover the truth behind humanity's sudden disappearance and the ghost ship's origins. The humans aboard the vessel invite select members of the Council's delegation to explore deeper into the ship's archives. Vast data cores containing millennia of history, war logs, scientific research, and personal records preserved in crystal-clear holograms. As the explorers sift through these records, a detailed picture of humanity's final days before vanishing begins to emerge. The ancient humans had faced a formidable enemy, an unknown alien force cloaked in darkness and terror, referred to only in their records as the Voidborn. This enigmatic foe wielded devastating technology capable of erasing entire planets and colonies from existence. The Voidborn's assault came suddenly and mercilessly. Human colonies were devastated, their defenses overwhelmed despite desperate resistance. The Galactic Council's species, having no prior knowledge of such a threat, had been caught off guard, and many feared the Voidborn could strike next. To survive, humanity chose a radical solution: to retreat into stasis aboard the ghost ship and hide in the farthest reaches of the galaxy, hoping to outlast the threat. But their retreat was not simply an act of cowardice. It was a strategic gambit. The ship itself was a marvel of technology, outfitted with stealth fields, self-repair systems, and hidden armaments designed to protect its precious cargo. Within its hull, humans preserved not only their lives but vast repositories of technology and knowledge, intending to one day return when the galaxy was ready. As the Council's representatives witness holographic reenactments of the ancient wars, the scale and horror of the conflict become clear. Entire star systems were consumed by the Voidborn's dark energy, and even the strongest human fleets were reduced to ashes. The humans' disappearance was not surrender, it was survival at the cost of their presence in the galaxy. The data also reveals humanity's hopes and fears. Scientists who believed they could eventually develop technology to defeat the Voidborn, leaders who debated the morality of hiding, and families torn apart by the catastrophe. These intimate details resonate deeply with the alien delegates, who see echoes of their own histories in humanity's plight. However, the most disturbing revelation is that the Voidborn are not extinct. Recent sensor readings confirm that the enemy's forces are regrouping, their dark tendrils reaching out once again toward the heart of the galaxy. The ancient war is far from over. Faced with this grim reality, tensions rise within the Galactic Council. Some argue that humanity's return is a warning and an opportunity to prepare for the inevitable confrontation. Others fear that the humans' technology and knowledge may provoke the Voidborn sooner or destabilize the delicate balance of power. Meanwhile, within the ghost ship, humans struggle with their own demons. Many who awaken from stasis grapple with survivor's guilt, mistrust of alien allies, and the pressure of bearing the legacy of a civilization lost to time. Yet, despite these internal conflicts, they share a renewed determination to prevent the horrors of the past from repeating. Kyaku, unveiling of humanity's past becomes a pivotal moment for the galaxy, a moment when old fears collide with new hope. It is clear that the survival of all species may hinge on understanding the lessons hidden in the ghost ship's ancient history and on forging alliances that transcend millennia of silence and suspicion. As the shadow of the Voidborn grows, the galaxy prepares for what may be the greatest war in its history. Humanity, once lost, is no longer just a legend. They are a vital force, the galaxy's last line of defense against a darkness that threatens to consume all. The revelations uncovered within the ghost ship's archives have shaken the Galactic Council to its core. The terrifying truth of the Voidborn's survival and the scale of their destructive power leave no doubt. The galaxy faces a threat unlike any it has ever known. Humanity's return is not just a rediscovery of a lost race. It is a call to arms. With urgency, the Council convenes an unprecedented summit, inviting leaders from across the galaxy's diverse civilizations. This assembly represents an extraordinary attempt to unify species long separated by rivalry, mistrust, and competing ambitions. The fate of countless worlds hangs in the balance, demanding cooperation on a scale never before attempted. Human representatives emerge from the ghost ship, their presence stirring mixed emotions. Some view them as heroes returned to guide the galaxy. Others regard them with suspicion, fearing they may bring old conflicts or hidden agendas. Still, the undeniable truth of their knowledge and advanced technology forces even the skeptics to listen. The humans share what they have learned about the Voidborn, their devastating weapons, their tactics of annihilation, and the key weaknesses that ancient human scientists discovered but never had the chance to fully exploit. They reveal plans to revive dormant technologies hidden on lost colonies and forgotten battlefields, hoping to turn the tide with weapons and defenses lost to time. Many species respond with cautious optimism. Fleets begin mobilizing. Research efforts accelerate, and resource exchanges increase. The ghost ship itself becomes a mobile command center and symbol of the renewed alliance, inspiring hope and determination. Yet, unity is fragile. Political factions within the Council jockey for influence, some eager to control humanity's technology for their own gain, others worried that the alliance will upset the existing balance of power. Sabotage and espionage threaten to undermine the coalition before it can truly form. Meanwhile, the Voidborn remain an ominous shadow on the horizon. Their dark forces have begun probing the galaxy's outer defenses, testing responses and sowing fear. Skirmishes erupt at border systems, reminding everyone that the coming war will be brutal and unforgiving. Within this tense atmosphere, human leaders step forward as diplomats and strategists, drawing on their ancestors' hard-won experience. They emphasize the importance of trust, unity, and shared purpose, urging the galaxy to rise above its divisions. Their voices carry the weight of a civilization that has survived extinction and is determined not to disappear again. Civilian populations across the galaxy react with a mix of fear and hope. Propaganda campaigns, public rallies, and cultural exchanges spread messages of solidarity. Stories of humanity's ancient bravery rekindle a sense of common destiny among disparate peoples. As preparations intensify, specialized task forces are assembled, units combining the best technology and personnel from multiple species. Joint training exercises begin, fostering camaraderie and coordination. The Ghost ship's advanced AI supports these efforts, offering tactical simulations and strategic guidance based on millennia of warfare data. However, the stakes rise as intelligence reports confirm that the Voidborn's main fleet is gathering, beyond a dark nebula near the galactic core. Time is running out. The Alliance must be ready not only to defend, but to strike preemptively, or risk facing annihilation. As the galaxy rallies, leaders grapple with the difficult reality. Victory will require sacrifice, courage, and an unprecedented unity of purpose. The Ghost ship's arrival has ignited a spark, one that could either light the way to salvation or consume everything in fire. The galaxy teeters on the edge of war. After years of silence and uncertainty, the return of humanity's Ghost ship has galvanized a fragile alliance of species united against the looming threat of the Voidborn. But as preparations accelerate, tensions run high and shadows deepen. The Voidborn's forces have amassed near the galactic core, shrouded by a deadly nebula that hinders sensor and communications technology. Their fleet is vast and relentless, terrifying reminder of the destruction they wrought millennia ago. Intelligence reports suggest their intent is no longer merely conquest, but total annihilation of all opposition. Within the Allied fleets, cooperation has grown stronger, but so have divisions. Cultural differences, old grudges, and fear of betrayal plague commanders and soldiers alike. The Ghost ship's human crew works tirelessly to bridge gaps, sharing ancient tactical knowledge and advanced technology to improve coordination and resilience. Yet the weight of their lost history and the pressure of expectations often wear on them. On board the Ghost ship, key leaders strategize for the inevitable confrontation. They analyze battle simulations, devise complex multi-pronged attack plans, and prepare contingency strategies for worst-case scenarios. The ship's AI, enriched by ancient warfare data, proves invaluable, forecasting enemy movements and suggesting countermeasures. Meanwhile, civilians throughout the galaxy brace for war. Evacuations of vulnerable systems begin, and entire worlds shift to wartime economies. Propaganda campaigns rally populations but also stir fear and uncertainty. Religious sects and cults inspired by the Ghost ship's arrival intensify their influence, some preaching unity, others doom. Amid these turbulent times, spies and saboteurs infiltrate the Alliance, seeking to undermine its fragile unity. The Ghost ship's security teams work tirelessly to root out threats, aware that internal collapse could be as deadly as the Voidborn's assault. Then, the Voidborn strike. Their fleet emerges from the nebula in a devastating assault on a key border system, overwhelming defenses with ruthless precision. The first battle of the new war is brutal, testing the Alliance's cohesion and resolve. Despite heavy losses, the Allied fleets fight back with fierce determination. The Ghost ship's advanced weaponry and tactical support turn the tide in several skirmishes, proving that humanity's return is more than symbolic, it is essential. As battles rage across multiple fronts, the Alliance begins executing its bold plan, a coordinated counteroffensive aiming to disrupt the Voidborn's supply lines and communications, forcing them into a vulnerable position. The Ghost ship leads the vanguard, its ancient yet advanced systems pushing the limits of endurance and power. In the midst of war's chaos, unexpected heroes emerge, commanders, pilots, and soldiers from diverse species, whose courage and sacrifice inspire their comrades. The Alliance's unity is tested but also strengthened through shared hardship. Yet, even as hope flickers, the true nature of the Voidborn's threat becomes clear. They are not merely conquerors, but carriers of a dark, parasitic intelligence, seeking to consume all life and assimilate it into a vast cosmic hive mind. This revelation raises the stakes beyond territorial control to the survival of sentient life itself. The Ghost ship and its human crew stand as the galaxy's last beacon of hope. Their knowledge, resilience, and willingness to bridge ancient divides may determine whether the storm ends in annihilation or a new dawn. As the rising storm gathers, the fate of humanity and the entire galaxy hangs in the balance. The ancient silence has been broken. Now, the final battle for survival begins.